I now call the honourable member for Hasluck.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. I rise to speak today on parks in Wattle Grove. Wattle Grove is a major growth area within my electorate and sits within the jurisdiction of the Shire of Kalamunda. As with any area, the residents want better access to parks, sporting grounds and play equipment for their children. This is important, as without these facilities, parents are forced to drive outside of their suburb for these amenities, and this can have a long-term damaging effect to the cohesion of a community. This is a regular topic that has been raised with me via phone calls, letters, emails and even door-knocking in Wattle Grove. Mr Deputy Speaker, when I'm door-knocking, I encounter a number of people who are lonely. Parks and public open spaces often act as a community hub and provide an area for people to congregate together and share experiences, which ultimately helps combat this lonely feeling. Having more parks and open spaces that appeal to people encourages people to take ownership and pride in their local community. This is often associated with lower rates of crime. 5,000 additional people are predicted to be moving into the Wattle Grove area in the next 5 years. This demonstrates that the area is in urgent need of upgrades of its open spaces. Areas in particular need are the Promenade and the Kalari Drive open spaces. The Shire of Kalamunda faces challenges when planning where to develop existing or build new recreation spaces. The arterial roads of Tonkin Highway, Berkshire Road and Welshpool Road East all need to be taken into consideration when looking at access to open and public spaces. Cell 9, as it is known, is bounded by Welshpool Road, Tonkin and Roe highways and will reach a critical mass of 6,000 people in the future, and these citizens will equally need to access adequate parks and open space. I am committed to working towards the upgrade and development of more public open space and local parks in the community of Wattle Grove, so that the residents have access to parks that are on a par with the areas that surround them. One of the things throughout my life experience is suburbs that have open space and have parklands and recreational areas that communities can engage in often cause that richness of the engagement of people and give them the opportunity to interact. I also believe that communities are well served when there is those types of facilities. It enables a cohesiveness that is important in the way in which any community operates within a given area. The challenge always for local governments, state governments and Commonwealth governments is their commitment to the resources required to provide that within any suburban development. Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker.